Hi, we're home, right where we belong, to entertain you, to fill your morning with joy and happiness, and to, pull the shift and get the hell out. Ah! Hello, It is show 1093. 1093. Appreciate you tuning by the show, Graham. Mostly sunny, warm today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm possible this evening, high of 82. Maybe a shower or storm tonight, otherwise partly cloudy, low 54. Tomorrow, Wednesday, a morning sprinkle, then mostly cloudy early, late day sun likely, cooler, especially by the lake. Tomorrow's high only 71, but this weekend I think the 90s are coming back. I love it. We are sitting at 55 right now, 55. And remember, to be an official member of the 530 Club, you got to text or call us. And remember, when you do call us, we take you live because that is the way God intended radio to be. 419-240-1935. Let's say hello and good morning to Susie.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello, Polly Wog over there. What's up?
Good morning.
We are live on the Facebook Live in case you want to peep us out and check it out and hear us during the records and commercials because, well, you hear things that you don't hear on the radio. So tune by and make sure you share as you watch it. Brazen thieves ransacked yet another California store, this time a Los Angeles Nike store. Check out this ad.
Get ready for the best deals on every kind of merchandise you can think of. It's the State of California Smash and Grab Blowout Sale. Yes, here in California, everybody's just going to take what they want anyway, so we might as well accept it. Everything must and will go. Smash and grab designer handbags, shoes, anything you want. We don't even care anymore.
My friends and I mobbed at Best Buy and got a bunch of PS5s and Nintendo Switches, plus all the video games we could carry in our backpacks.
Nice. How low can our prices go? $0 at the State of California Smash and Grab Blowout Sale.
My entire family put on ski masks and grabbed as many designer watches as we could carry. See this Rolex? I've got about 20 more just like it.
Well done. The State of California Smash and Grab Blowout Sale going on now till the end of time.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. By the way, it is sad that this is happening, but you know what surprises me? Is that it didn't happen long before now. Because companies have policies. Oh, you can't stop anybody when they steal stuff. You just got to let them walk out. And people know that. Criminals know that. I'm surprised that it doesn't happen more often other places because they're not going to stop you. All you need is a mask or something to cover your face or, you know what I mean? And you can wear masks and face coverings. So, I mean, this is the time of the criminal, quite honestly. Anyway, but we don't do that show, do we? No. All right, today is already a better morning. First off, Bern and Airport was not closed today. Susie, do you have any trouble going through there?
No, they've shifted. They're working on the northeast corners now.
Good.
So, yes.
Hopefully they're done blocking our way because yesterday I had, wait for it, 6 minutes to drive all the way down to Airport. And then you take the little right. Then you take a right on Detroit. And then you take a right on Arlington. And I'm like, 6 minutes. Don't they know who I am? Anyway, I was just thankful. I come over the hill there when you're, over there where Channel 24. Are they still on the air? And I see no cops flashing lights, and I'm like, sweet, getting through, baby, getting through. So it's already a bonus morning. So thank you, sweet Jesus. All right, news you may have missed. First off, Paul, I want to ask you a question. Do you want to be the best version of yourself?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay. Did that sound very convincing to you, Susie?
No.
Paul, do you want to be the best version of yourself?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, here's what you need to do. According to a peak performance coach, his name is Greg Harden. Have we heard of him?
He's very good.
He's Tom Brady's old personal performance coach, mentor, whatever. And he also worked with Michael Phelps. So there's a couple of world-class athletes. Tom Brady, you know where he went to school, right? Michigan. Greatest.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Greatest quarterback in the history of the NFL. The greatest. No one will ever surpass all those championships. It's just not going to happen. Well, maybe Patrick Mahomes. He's got to have to get lucky, though. Anyway, this dude just wrote a book, and it's called Stay Sane in an Insane World, How to Control the Controllables and Thrive. Here's some tips, Paul, if you want to be the best version of yourself. First off, discover the power of breathing. Okay, Susie, you might want to listen to this one. How do you spend your... Oh, wait. He says it sounds simple, but it's underrated. Start by taking 5 deep, slow breaths. Breathe in and hold. Then Paul's dozing off. And then as you exhale, think about letting go of all your stress and anxiety.
Whoa.
You probably need more than 5 breaths there, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, that's the first thing. Power of breathing. Just,
Okay.
Okay.
Noted.
Identify what's working and what's not in your life. How do you spend your time? Who do you spend it with? Oh, yeah. I had some of that yesterday in the golf course, wondering, why am I playing with these clowns? And, well, one for sure. And are those things building you up or sabotaging you?
That's a good one, actually.
It is. It really is. Because there are people that are in your life, every single one of us. There are people that we have in our lives that we would be a lot better off if they weren't. Some of them might even be relatives.
Yeah. You
Might even be related.
Girl, you ain't lying.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be around that person. They suck the life right out of you. All right, so let's see what else. But also be conscious of how you're getting in your own way. Oh yeah, sometimes we do that. Give 100% of the time, Paul.
Okay.
Again, not real convincing, Paul.
Okay.
You're more of a show up guy and just do whatever you got to do and get the hell out.
Well, I don't necessarily think that's always true.
Susie?
Well, let's move on.
Make that your mindset, your default mode. Give 100% of the time, including when you're doing stuff you don't like. If you can get to that point, that even your worst day will be better than the average person's best day. Master yourself, Paul.
Oh, I could do that.
In high school, that's what you did most days.
Give me a few minutes.
He says your goal should be to become the world's greatest expert on one subject, you. That means being critical, but also being your own best friend. Decide to change. Being able to pivot and make changes is where you're unique and amazing. Quote, human beings can decide to shift and change, to reinvent themselves, to discover a whole new approach in their lives. In other words, you're in control, but only if you decide to be. Tom Brady's favorite mantra that he got from this guy, if it is to be, it is up to me. Oh, my God. And then he inhaled a joint. All right. So have you guys ever done that? Have you ever taken stock and reinvented yourself in your lifetime, Paul? You've been on this planet 47 years.
I'm not positive.
Or about
I'm
to
not
be.
sure.
Yeah, I don't
Guess in some way.
think so.
I reinvented my career
Yeah.
when I moved back here and I stopped doing the news talk.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because today, the way the news and the political, oh my gosh, it was like sipping poison every day. Every time you crack the mic, and people are so angry and bitter and poisonous.
People are angry.
I'd just soon have people bitch at me saying, "How come you're playing Flash Dance for the 57th time?"
Yeah.
I'd rather have that as opposed to, there was another gun shooting, Denny, another mass shooting. Oh, Mr. Second Amendment gun guy, what do you think about that? I don't want any of that crap. So I kind of reinvented myself. And the fact that I think I'm still on the radio at this age, I think that's a reinvention. Well, maybe it's God's intervention. I don't know. But anyway, what about you, Susie? You ever reinvented yourself?
No.
If you did, what would it look like? What would you want to be like that you're not now?
Show's over at 9. Come back to me.
All right. Go to our station Twitter today because this video is, how would you describe it, Susie? I describe this video as awesome.
Which video?
The video I showed you not even 20 minutes ago.
What?
On our station Twitter.
About Running Man?
The protest. Yes. Are you tracking?
Oh, okay.
You didn't think that video was awesome?
I'm not sure what to think about it.
I thought she was on board. All right, so
Yeah.
Paul, I should have showed you, but you
Yeah,
didn't
show
get
Paul.
you didn't get here at 4:58, or I would have.
No.
Check out
see,
the Twitter.
you missed out. I don't even think Paul's allowed to be on our Twitter. It's kind of like our Facebook.
No, I tweet.
All right, so there's a video that's circulating of Nevada Rangers shutting down a highway blockade at a protest outside of the Burning Man festival.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it earlier today. Yeah.
What when
That's awesome.
when you're driving in, you were
No, no,
watching.
Yeah, he's watching his YouTube
In the
video.
morning when I get up, I scroll through a few things to find
Okay,
out what's
so
going on. But no, this is awesome.
These protesters from the group Seven Circles, they're demonstrating, of course, climate change.
Of course.
And what better thing to do than to block a road and have miles of backup of cars that are sitting there idling, destroying the planet
In the middle of the desert, it looks like, where all the air conditioners are on.
in the middle of the desert. That is brilliant. Okay, so they have like a they parked like a trailer or truck axle or something across the road. They had some wooden things with whatever their mantra was. And here comes the cops. And let me see.
And this big pick 'em up truck, he didn't care.
Oh yeah, this dude wasn't having it. So he comes up and instead of just coming up there and talking nicey nice, oh no, he drives right through the freaking barricade. Bust through it. We're environmental protesters. You're also lawbreakers, you punk ass hippies.
Hate those hippies.
That's what they are. We're environmental protesters. Cop had his gun drawn, scared the living crap out of these people. Everybody got down on the ground. So there's like 4 or 5 people in the road that are on the ground because they're blocking the road. And there was a woman who was off to the side, actually not on the road, but she dropped to the ground because she was probably wetting her pants.
Oh, yeah.
And then she realized, wait a minute, I'm not in the road. I don't have to be down on the ground. So she gets up and you could see her kind of shyly just step back and walk away past the camera because she didn't want to get arrested. Everybody's tough until you get punched in the mouth.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
sure.
exactly what happened to these punk ass hippies. It's what they are. That's right.
Great.
Punk ass hippies. All right. Hurricane Idalia. Is that how you say it? Idalia? Idalia is expected to make landfall in the Big Bend area of Florida. Paul, you ever been to the Big Bend area of Florida?
No.
It's near Tampa.
Oh, I've been near Tampa.
I've never heard of the Big Bend. Probably because you know how Florida kind of shapes that way.
Sure.
So it's a big bender. It's almost erect. Anyway, guess what? Hey, bad news. Or they're wrong like they normally are. They say that Idalia may be bigger than forecasters thought. Dun, dun, dun. The forecast calls for Idalia to become at least a Cat 3 storm. Maximum sustained winds at least 120 miles an hour at landfall. Wind gusts of 150 miles an hour. It's expected to be the biggest hurricane to hit the area of Florida in a century and possibly the biggest ever, according to records. No storm more powerful than a Category 3 has ever made landfall in the Big Bend area. Well, you guys know what this means, right? That means when the hurricane hits, Denny's going to have to go down and broadcast for 2 weeks this winter to help with the rebuilding in the Big Bend area.
I gotcha.
So listen, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to sacrifice my winter wonderland time up here with you guys down there, pouring money into the economy in Florida in the winter, specifically golf courses, clubhouses, the bar,
I mean,
restaurants.
say what you will about Dennis Schaefer. He's a giving man.
Damn right. That's right. And I feel for the people in Florida. See, I've been through a hurricane. You guys haven't, have you? I've been through one
I
hurricane
don't want to be.
and a tropical storm. They suck.
I
Let
know
me
they
tell
do,
you,
but-
they suck. They're just not good. And they're horrible. It's like a thunderstorm that lasts for 2 days.
Nonstop.
Nonstop. You don't get a break. Well, you get a little break when the eye goes through. Anyway, but for the most part, it's rough. So pints and prayers, people, for the people in the Big Bend area of Florida. Now, last time they said it was going to hit up towards that way. No, it hung right, and it destroyed parts of Fort Myers and what the heck's that? What's that island there that everybody goes to?
Sanibel. Yeah.
Sanibel. Destroyed it because when Josh and I were down there, on a humanitarian effort thing, you drove around and it was just unbelievable. There wasn't a single business open. It was all destroyed. You couldn't even get near the beach. It's so sad. And it's still not 100% back, and it probably won't be for quite a while. So pints and prayers for the people of Florida. Let's hope it misses them. All right, last one. Does a man, let's see, do I have that? I do. Does a man with a hairy chest and a full beard make your heart skip a beat, ladies? Some people prefer a smooth, freshly shaven face. Others love a bit of stubble or a burly beard. According to research, Paul, hairy men tend to make better partners.
What?
That's what I'm telling you, people.
You're kind of furry, Paul.
I'm a little furry.
These are science-backed reasons why women go for guys who are hairy. I'm not hairy at all. I got a little peach fuzz on my chest. Heck, the hair on my legs. I mean, I used to. And as you get older, it's like either it's gray or it just falls off. I don't know. You're still pretty bushy. Is the tot hairy, Susie?
No. No.
Anyway, guys like Paul that are hairy, they're masculine. One study finds 54% of women prefer a man with facial hair over one who's clean shaven. Of the women on team facial hair, 69% say they find a man with facial hair more masculine and therefore more attractive. Hairy men are smarter.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're drawn to brilliant minds, you might also be a fan of hairy men. Research shows that body hair is connected to intelligence. While another study finds the majority of members of Mensa, the largest high IQ society in the world, those men have thick body hair. Guys with body hair are hilarious. Funny guys like Seth Rogen, Will Ferrell, Jim Gaffigan, Zach Galifianakis, all hilarious and crazy hairy. Never thought of that. They're into good causes. Every November, you see more and more guys growing out their facial hair. If it's good cause for Movember, the annual event, men grow a mustache or beard to raise awareness and money for men's health issues, including prostate cancer. Did you see Joe the plumber died?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wasn't it prostate cancer?
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, pancreatic. Oh, that's
He's only 49.
Wow.
that just sucks. Damn Democrats. So guys who are willing to go against the trend, and hairy guys are secure with themselves. Manscaping is very common right now, but guys like Paul, who were willing to just go all, jungle down there against the trend, embrace their hairy faces and bodies, and they're self-confident and secure, which is just one more reason they make better partners. So there you go,
What
Paul.
I'm saying to you.
I know. This is another thing you can put on your resume. I'm hairy and I'm awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you ought to do that.
I'm hairy
and I'm awesome. All right. How about a couple of news quickies? You guys want some news quickies? All right, good. CNN is launching a streaming service. It'll be a great way for you to also not watch CNN on your phone. Hikers spotted a feral and mud-covered man in the German wilderness. Now, in America, men covered in grime are called Post Malone. Somebody killed a peacock with a bow and arrow in Las Vegas. Yeah, the suspect is described as armed and extremely upset with NBC. 34% of Gen Z respondents selected agnostic, atheist, or none when asked their religious affiliation. Now, mostly because they have zero time to worship anything but themselves.
You got to give yourself over to Christ, bro.
Damn.
Jesus is Lord. You can go one direction in life, or you can see the light, bro.
I butchered it. I was rolling until that one. Susie,
Yeah, boss.
why are muffler shop workers always tired?
Why?
Because their work is exhausting. There you go. There's your news quickies. Hopefully you people on Facebook Live, all 21 of you, hopefully you got a kick out of it. Got a thrill. Today's August 29th. It is Chop Suey Day.
Oh.
No? You're not a Chop Suey fan?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Full disclosure, my ex-wife, the only thing she could cook was Chop Suey.
Oh, yeah?
And it was freaking amazing.
What's
the
in
only
chop
thing.
suey?
I'll get to that. Nobody really knows where the Chinese-American dish originated. Some say the Chinese immigrants created the dish after they arrived here in America. Others insist that the dish is traditionally Chinese. Either way, chop suey is now a staple on many Chinese restaurant menus across the country. What exactly is it, Susie? It is a stir fry made with a hodgepodge of ingredients like egg, meat, vegetables. In fact, the name chop suey comes from a Cantonese word meaning odds and ends. The dish is traditionally served with rice or noodles. I prefer noodles. Rice ain't bad, but I prefer noodles to soak up all the delicious flavors. So basically, you can make it different every time.
Cool.
It is good. Paul, yay or nay on the chop suey?
Really. Not really.
Yeah, I haven't had chop suey since the divorce.
Oh, wow.
Since the 90s. And I always mean to order it at whenever we go somewhere, and I never do because I never think of it. Anyway, happy National Chop Suey Day. And if today's your birthday, can I be the first one to say happy birthday? Here's who you celebrate with. Leah Michelle is 37.
Oh.
Glee. Rebecca D. Mornay.
Oh.
Call Girl. Risky Business. Tom Hanks. Not Tom Hanks. Tom Cruise. She's 64. Scientist Temple Grandin is 76. Do you guys ever see the movie Temple Grandin?
Nope.
It is such a great movie. Professor of Animal Science and advocate for better conditions for livestock. She also created the Hug Box, a device to calm children with autism, something that she has herself. Elliot Gould is 85. Ross and Monica's dad on Friends. He was Trapper in the original movie version of MASH. And Michael Jackson would have been 65 today. So I believe we're going to do a three-way of Michael Jackson songs that we never play.
Oh, goodness.
And it's not going to be Rock With You. It's not going to be Beat It. And it's not going to be Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. And it's not going to be Off the Wall. It's going to be, I've selected three records that you probably haven't heard in a while, except on Funky Friday, one of them. So we'll do that later on in the show. 9 days until the NFL season kicks off with the Lions at the Chiefs. Don't move. Dope the Day is next on RQN. All right, people, now we're on the webcam. Hopefully it doesn't echo. So I got to turn this on and off. So I gotta get one of these that doesn't have all these connectors with it and see if that works. Because I can still hear it, but I can turn it on and off as opposed to having to bleed through. All right, we got some text here. Superfan Sherry from McCravers. I think Paul took it personal, Susie. 100% of the time.
Oh, well, honestly, people, I paused because I was going to say something out loud, and then I stopped myself because I didn't mean, Paul, I didn't mean that you don't try 100% of the time.
No, it's okay.
I just paused awkwardly because
Paul's crying inside. Yep.
I had a thought, but I didn't want to say it out loud.
No, say what you want.
So, no, dude, but I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm just. But when people pause it, and then it's like, oh, that's not good.
No, it's funny.
I don't mean it like that. But.
So I was going to play something from the 20 years ago, but where is it? Maybe I will if we have time.
And then
What songs have hit 20 kind of thing?
No, 20 years ago today, I signed off on Kiss. Oh. Okay, so I have that, or I could play if we have time. boy Paul. Well, you didn't tell It is going to be mostly sunny and warm today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible this evening, high of 82. We're at 55 right now. Susie, dope of the day, please.
Time for getting first over the day, brought to you by Smith Bonds, 3419-865-7300-93.5.
It is never cool to throw french fries at other people, no matter how delicious they might be. 51-year-old dude from Arizona, William Brennan, he got arrested recently after he admitted to hurling food, french fries, at his wife. It happened at a Mickey D's. The couple got into an argument, and at some point, William threw a container full of Mickey D's fries, hit her in the face, and then screamed at her to get in the car. A witness was concerned, called the police, as they should. They tracked him down. He confessed. He told the cops they were fighting. He threw the french fries instead of his fists. Yeah, that's good. You're still a douche. Anyway, he was booked into the jail on a pair of domestic violence charges, including one for assault. He could face 3 years behind bars. I don't care how mad you get. Yeah, I don't care. We don't assault. He's probably got priors. You never throw fries. You just don't need them. No, I don't care, especially McDonald's fries. Anyway, William Brennan, if you're listening and available, come on down to the station. We'll give you a certificate. That says on this Tuesday, the 29th of August, 2023, in the year of our Lord. Susie, tell me what he is.
You are the dope of the day, brought to you by Smith Bonds, 93.5 WRQN.
Or do I just play it for the people on Facebook Live?
Play it for the live.
Yeah.
You want to swap phone?
No.
It's going to work. Okay. What?
Isn't that funny?
I think he was in Jacksonville. What year was that?
What's 20?
2003,
No,
August.
I think that was Jacksonville. Okay.
And then we had a big party at,
2003.
what was that restaurant along the river close to the zoo?
Oh, the lighthouse.
Yes,
Yeah.
the lighthouse.
Nice.
Yep,
Well,
we had a-
the bar.
I do
The bar
remember
might have
the
been called something else. The banquet hall was the lighthouse. I know that.
Yeah.
But that's
right?
where it was.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. That was a good time.
I always felt like that place had potential for an upscale nightclub, minus the area that it was in.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What else did he send me?
Wow.
Okay, Susie. News is in.
Thank you.
All right. Remember Stan and Larry?
Yeah. Stanley.
All right.
Fast.
You see who's calling?
Oh yeah, we're good.
We can take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You
All right. How much time do we have?
So we have a minute 13.
All right.
Minute 13.
RQN, who this?
It's Big Johnny.
Hey, Big Johnny. What's up, dude?
Hey, Frank Uncle's was the name of the restaurant along the river.
Yeah, originally, yep.
It was Frank Uncle's before it was the
Yeah.
Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember the name, but I don't ever remember that restaurant being the name. But okay, it didn't matter. That
Yeah.
place was awesome.
It used to be.
Okay.
Whatever
Yeah,
happened to it?
Look,
Is the building still there?
Yeah.
well, the zoo uses the building now. It's like their general office.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no longer a party bar or
That's a
wedding
shame.
venue.
That place was awesome. Thanks, Big
Yeah, well,
Johnny.
I
We
remember
appreciate you, man.
Going there for like no problem. I remember going there for a few times. It was a good place to hang, but
Yeah.
it was, kind of, it wasn't like a regular hangout. It was just a once every now and then to hang out.
Yeah, that's kind of how it was for me, too.
About
So.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Have a great day.
Hey guys, bye bye.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, Stan and Larry.
All right, it's going to be mostly sunny and warm today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible this evening. Hold on, I got to switch the microphones over so people can hear the whole show and not just through the webcam. Please stand by, and then I'll finish that. What I was saying. All right, sunny and warm today. An isolated shower, thunderstorm possible this evening. High of 82. Shower, storm possible tonight. Blah blah blah. Tomorrow morning, sprinkle maybe, then cloudy early. Not as warm, only 71. They say 90s. I think it was Sunday, is it?
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it. Hang on as much as you can. 419-240-1935. So we were talking off air. It was 20 years ago today. We signed off when we were on KISS. It was after, I don't know, well, my first year was 1993, so 2003. So it was 10 years. 10-year run, dominated, kicked everybody's ass, went through everything, all the changes and everything, got married, started having kids. Oh, man. Susie actually came in that day and was hanging out with us, and her husband had trouble with the phone for whatever reason. Where was he, and where were you living in 2003?
So 2003, I was back here, and I think he was in Jacksonville. But I'm wondering who was watching Brianna that morning. So
Is it possible you dropped her off at your mom's, or you brought her?
No,
she would have been.
I would not have brought her. She would have been like what, under 1 year old.
Josh used to come in.
1 year old.
I used to have Josh come in the studio, and he would sit, or was it Olivia? It's one of them. No, it would have been Olivia. No, it was Josh, because it was. So we were there in August. Josh was born in Feb, and there were times when Sharon just needed to get sleep because he wasn't sleeping through the night. So I would take him to work with me. Take whatever food he needed, bottle, or I was perfectly capable of breastfeeding. You know, I have nice man boobs.
Sure.
Anywho, and I would set him in the corner, and Tricia would get in right before the 5:30 club, and she knew that he was going to be there, and she comes walking in with her hands going back and forth like this, and I'm like, he's sleeping, do not touch him. Oh, but I just want to hold him. No, he's sleeping, leave him alone. So we'd do the show. He sat there and he slept for about the first hour and a half. And then he started to fuss. Mics were open. And of course, Tricia, it was just like all of her, motherly everything, and estrogen just kicked in. I swear she started to lactate. Anywho, and so she went over and she grabbed him, and she was in friggin' heaven. It was kind of awesome. So anyway, yes, 20 years ago today.
Wow.
And now here we are 20 years later, and the radio legend is still bringing it.
Well,
yeah, the thunder is still here. The flame has not died out. The Den Man is as strong as ever because of, caffeine. So there you go.
Is it the thunder, or is it more of a light drizzle?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Light drizzle.
What do you think it is? Maybe it's a sprinkle. That's all I am. I'm just a sprinkle.
Should you have called a parade of gifts? I don't know.
Nah.
All right.
Because parade of gifts are only for something we do now. Something for us.
That's an anniversary.
It's the past. Who cares? And then we're going to have what? Then I was 2 more years on Speedy, and we're going to do 2 years over on Speedy. And, remember when you had
2 years?
Remember when you had Dick Cheney on the show, and when you tore up C-SPAN when they came in studio, and I went nuts, and, no.
2 years. Wow, I had no idea.
And then left for Atlanta. I often wonder, I wish I could look at a crystal ball to see what would have happened if I never left.
Wow.
I wish, I know I had to leave, and I'm so glad I did, because I learned so much about myself and my marriage and my family, and God really got a hold of me and got me away from my comfort zone and just stripped me nearly naked, Paul. So all of that, I don't know if that would have happened up here, but he had to get me away from everything.
Well, I do agree with that one thing. I don't know how your life would have been, but yeah, getting out of the talk radio business, that's probably a good idea, especially how the political climate's changed.
Oh, dude.
People don't vote. They just go with the party, and they get mad because somebody else on Facebook said it. It's one of those crazy things that it's probably better you got out of it.
Stupid. Even when I was, I would fill in for Mitch Albom from time to time up on JR. And I just finally got to the point, I'm just like, I just can't do this. And I told him, just don't call me anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't have the fire for that. I have the fire for other stuff, but I don't have the fire for that. So it is what it is. But thank you, Pittsburgh Rick, the only one who remembered, the only one who knew, and blah, blah, blah. I might play some more clips in queue during songs and stuff for people on Facebook Live of some of the bits we did.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. All right, that's it for the 5:30 Club. Today we're going to talk about times we stolen things you
Oh,
shoplifted, things
shoot.
because it is what Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's day 4 of Paul's missing fan.
I did see the signs. Thank you.
We will get the full report on that, and right after we kick off the show with Earth, Wind, and Fire next on RQN.
Good morning. I'm James Starch with your 13 Action News headlines. Oakland County Grand Jury indicted Deontay Harris on 11 counts of aggravated robbery. Investigators say he.
That's hilarious.
We'll give it a day, and if it doesn't work, everyone's getting fired.
Yep. I don't know why you just don't do it now. Why are you doing like a soft landing? It's
Kimberly,
like,
we're working on that now.
what are we working on?
Paul Stolen fan.
Oh yeah,
I
we'll
wanted
be
to,
talking about it.
All right, well, I'll go make copies and just.
So
Everyone gets
Shauna
one.
from Hammers texted me like at 9 o'clock at night. I'm winding down. Did I hear your van got stolen?
Van. I
No,
don't know.
not the van.
It's closed.
That'd be horrible.
Nights in or around their bases.
Anybody won the lottery? I bought tickets. Was it drawing last night for the
No
Powerball?
idea.
Oh, you bought tickets?
That's that crooked and they sell them.
Yeah.
13 Action News.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by the Sylvania Toy Company and eBay. It's quiet on the roads. We have no slowdowns or accidents. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
Sponsored by eBay Motors. You do anything to keep
Yes,
your vehicle
Rick, you
happy.
are
Let's make
indeed.
sure it stays
What?
running smoothly.
Always
With eBay
on
Guaranteed
duty.
Fit, the right
There
part
he
just
is.
a click away.
Pittsburgh
When you
Rick.
see the free check, you know that part will fit. Get the parts.
All right.
I'll flyer everyone.
I have to record the sports report.
You know what? Oh, you're right.
What?
Why do I gotta tiptoe around a thief? I should just go all in.
Damn right. All right, you got sports ready?
Yeah. One.
Line one or one?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Twins 10-6 winners last night over the Guardians. That stretches their AL Central lead to a season high 7 games over Cleveland. Oh, doesn't look good. Yankees beat the Tigers 4-1 last night. The Hens are back home. Series with Iowa. It's Hens and Hounds night. 6:35 for first pitch down at fifth third. Michigan offensive coordinator. Let's take it again.
The whole thing?
I had too many mumble and fumble words. The Twinkies 10-6 winners last night over the Guardians. That stretches Minnesota's AL Central lead to a season high 7 games over Cleveland. Ouch. Yankees beat my Tigers 4-1 last night. The Hens are back home. Series with Iowa. It's Hens and Hounds night. 6:35 first pitch at fifth third field. Michigan offensive coordinator Sharon Moore. Michigan's offensive coordinator Sharon Moore will be suspended for this week's season opening game, along with Jim Harbaugh, of course. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering the crap out of this. Let's take it third. The Twins 10-6 winners last night over the Guardians. That stretches their AL Central lead to a season high 7 games over Cleveland. Ouch. Yankees beat my Tigers 4-1. Hens are back home. A series with Iowa. Hens and Hounds night. 6:35 first pitch at fifth third field. Michigan offensive coordinator Sharon Moore. He'll be suspended for this week's season opening game as part of the school's self-imposed penalties for violating NCAA rules. So him and Harbaugh and who else? Michigan plays East Carolina at the Big House. It's a noon game, and you can only stream it on Peacock. And finally, in case you missed it over the weekend, Toledo boxer Jared the Real Big Baby Anderson improved to 16-0 with a fifth-round TKO. He retains his WBO International and WBC USA heavyweight title belts. And that is a look at your morning sports. Oh, my gosh. 18 tries. That sucked.
Pepsi, 7-Up, or Dr. Pepper products.
All right, now I just got to find the right one to load. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Appears to be it. Sports report. Today's the 29th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day. More
That goes into September. It'll be
Heavyweight
93.
title belts. And that is a look at your morning sports.
Oh, come back in 3
song
minutes.
just started.
20.
You
Yeah.
got time to burn, Paulie Ollie. All right, sports is in.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna rinse out my coffee real quick.
All right. I'll go down the floor.
Please do. All right, you got the 3 Michael Jackson songs written up?
Yes.
Of course, not that it really matters because we're. Oh, look at you. You're already on it. Thank you.
What is everybody up to today? To sports and chat.
See what else is going on out there.
Are you tired today?
I'm tired just
Like
because
how
every
you-
morning, no matter how much rest I get, getting up this early seems to make me tired. But
Right.
let's just say I caught up on some sleep yesterday, so I should be pretty good.
Okay, that's cool. All right.
Yeah. Trisha did not take a nap as long as Caitlin and I did, but
Okay.
yeah, we were done. We went to Bob Evans for breakfast.
Man, we haven't been to Bob's forever.
I was the one in Perrysburg by Levis right there.
Okay.
25.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it?
They were okay, and I'm used to better quality there, but
Okay.
that particular location, one of those things. But we were too tired even. We shouldn't even went. We should have just went straight home. But we were in the area, and there you go.
Oh, I forgot to
Okay.
show the people my Otsego night shirt.
Wow.
Check that out.
Oh,
Orange and
I
black.
didn't see that yet.
How about that? It's only $15. You know, they don't
cool.
they don't kill you
They
there.
don't gouge you.
So my colors of our high school was orange and black. I have an orange and black varsity jacket, but it says Raiders on it. But I still might wear it. Okay. All right, 15 seconds. You guys ready to do a damn show?
Is the people mover?
When is it?
It was yesterday.
You're kidding. Doesn't anyone do anything on Tuesdays anymore? Wait.
It is today.
Tuesday.
Hey, Tuesday. I'm just a happy camper. Rocking and a rolling.
Welcome to the show.
It's showtime.
Danny Schaefer.
It's all about doing it with your hands, Paul. Okay, that was weird.
He's an idiot.
Susie.
I didn't play anything that I had to blow.
Oh.
She had tender balls all this time. Really good. Schnitz and soaking sauce. Oh,
This is a circus.
It is, and welcome to it. It is show 1093. 1093. Denny Shaver Show. It's brought to you by Charlie's Dodge, Chrysler Jeep, Ram. We are on Facebook Live right now, and we're doing kooky stuff in between the records and the commercials. I might play clips from the show 20 years ago that it was my final day hosting when I was on Smoochie. All right, it's going to be sunny and warm today. Oh, did I say Facebook Live brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home? What's up, Johnny Castillo? Johnny Bypass. Mostly sunny and warm. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible in the evening with a high of 82. And then tomorrow morning, sprinkle possible. It's going to be cooler tomorrow. 71. I love it. It's 85. Or no, 85. It's 55. Very chilly. 55 right now. And, of course, that is from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. See what the Jim White Toyota Center is all about. Cars arriving daily. Red car, right price right now. Well, hello, Susie.
Good morning, everybody.
Let's officially welcome him into the show.
It's time once again for everyone's favorite Paul's Morning Motivation Tacos.
your wife has been kidnapped and is being held in a location 30 minutes away. You're driving to rescue her. It's warm out. The windows are down. Do you listen to music on the way there? Good morning, everybody.
Of course, you always put on, Toledo's greatest hits while you're going. All right, today is, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 4 of Paul's fan. He had a personal fan that he uses. It's kind of important to him because he's furry and he needs to be cooled down.
Yep.
Somebody just stole it, walked off with it. He put out a company-wide email saying, hey, could somebody return that? Nothing has happened. So now Susie is put up one of those missing, like people when they lose a cat or a dog.
Yeah, flyer.
If you see see this animal, it's our beloved pet, Tabitha, whatever, and a phone number. Anyway, so she's done that for Paul's fan. So did you put those up yesterday, or are you doing it today?
I did a couple this morning. I put one in the kitchen on that door, like the billboard overflow.
Good.
I put one down at the entrance on the wall.
When everybody walks in, perfect.
Yeah, I put it off to the side, and then I have one. Oh, I have one in here in our studio, even though I don't think it was an RQN person who did it. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I think you need to flyer the whole damn building. I think you need to put it everywhere. You need 10 or 15 of these up all over the place. You should put it
Put them up, or should I leave them like one at every desk? Like flyer everybody.
I like that.
That's pretty good.
I like that better.
At least by the entrances, like we got more entrances in the back there.
Yes, I thought about that, but I thought people would tear it down or deface them. They'll write snarky things on them.
All right, did you? Where is it? You got one in front of you?
I got it over here on the wall.
All right. So what's the verbiage? What did you write? What did you? Did you threaten them with call them the law enforcement?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, come on. I gave you that idea.
Well, that's the next step, obviously.
When did you stop listening to me?
So maybe I'll revamp. If nothing happens, then I'll add, we're going to the police. Dun, 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 dun.
Stolen. Well, in all bold and underline. Well-loved black fan, similar to the one pictured below, but not quite as dirty.
That's true.
It is
Where
true.
did you get that? Where did you get that picture?
It's Mia has a fan in her office.
I thought that's what it was, but
it's
upon
too
further
dirty and
investigation,
dusty. Yeah, look at how yucky that is. Anyhow,
Mia.
Yeah.
She doesn't have. She can't take a Lysol wipe and wipe all that crap off.
Right? It's
Holy
like
cow!
I don't know.
Last seen Sunday, August 21st, in the Jock Lounge / bullpen with DJ speakers. All right, I thought it was gone Friday. You missed it. It was Sunday.
No, I dropped it off after a gig on Saturday.
So
I had it open Sunday.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It was stolen Monday or Tuesday.
When you came in Monday, it was gone.
This is a week old.
Correct.
Today's a freaking 29th.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
8, man.
It's moved from lost to stolen because
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Paul's been a hot, sweaty mess without it. Please return it to Paul or DSP's office. No questions asked.
Almost put minimal questions asked because I do have questions.
Yeah, I have
but
questions too.
I didn't want to scare him off, so I said no questions asked. But I do have questions.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to be enough to nudge somebody to do the right thing. I think we need to, we should have cops come in and, conduct some interviews.
I think we need to close off an office. We need to get a spotlight.
Did you ask? Make them sweat. Turn up the heat really, really
You don't
high.
think this is strongly worded enough?
Oh, I like it. No.
No, it's
All right.
too sissy.
No, so far,
Susie, you wimped out.
I don't know. So far, it might be all right, but you might have to turn the heat up.
You think I should put one by every exit door
Yeah, absolutely.
so it makes them think when they walk
Yes.
out?
See, I think you got to hit them hard. Hit them hard right away. You come in passive like this, they're going to be like, yeah,
We're
whatever.
soft,
It's my
too soft.
fan now. Too bad for you, Paul. Sweat away. Anyway, yeah, I think you missed that window. I don't know. Did you ever ask Jerry Mack?
I did.
To look at the security cameras
Did
on
not ask
Saturday
that,
night because he has access to all of that. He knows every time anybody comes in,
It would
he would know. So you would be able to narrow it down. Where's your private dick skills, Paul?
Dun, 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 dun.
I will ask him at our meeting today.
Yeah, I think he's like, oh, how many days ago was this? Why didn't you come to me last week when Shaker
He was
told you?
gone.
We're giving people time to do the right
Oh, we
thing.
saw him last week. We saw him last Tuesday. You could have done it
Well,
then.
he had Dash on the Bay.
Bash.
I know that was,
yeah.
but that was he was here Monday and
He
Tuesday.
was gone on Sunday when it was stolen.
Do you really want to find it or
I
not?
do. Yeah.
Okay, well then you need to find.
Then I want to publicly shame some people.
Exactly. That's where I come in.
No.
I'll be your partner in crime on that all damn day. We'll give out people's home addresses and tell people to go over and steal their stuff. Yeah, they got a lawnmower. Just go ahead and take it. They probably don't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it.
All right.
Lawn's a little long. Screw them. They took Paul's fan. Bam.
So on Facebook Live, Pittsburgh Rick thinks it's 4 states away. Probably sold on eBay. I don't know, Rick.
Yeah, could be. You just never know. They're pretty hot in the black market.
Black
Anyway.
man, black
All
market.
right, so here's what we're going to talk about today. Times that you stole stuff. Okay, first time I stole something. I'll go real quick here, and then we'll. Oh no, wait a minute. What's our next song? Oh no, it's time because it's short.
Okay.
I was probably third or fourth grade.
Dude, so young to be a thief.
It was candy. I wanted it. It was a payday candy bar. I love payday candy bars. Never got them. We were poor. In B-Jack's, no lie, B-Jack's pharmacy. Mr. B-Jack. He was the pharmacist. And then I ended up working with him later on, which was really weird. You know what? I better hold off because this story could get lengthy.
Well, here's what I need
can
to know.
sense Denny's going to harken back. What?
Were you caught?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, he was watching me the whole damn time. Anyway, I'm going to tell that story,
All right,
so we'll hold off on that. And then I want to hear your stories, people. You got to text them in or call them in at 419-240-1935. We'll get to those after Men Without Hats next on our QN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by the Sylvania Toy Company and Lowe's. We are crash free at the moment. We have no problems to report. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Labor Day savings start now at Lowe's. Save on select 3-quart mums. Right now, just 2 for $12. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 8:30 in-store only. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Excludes Alaska.
Nobody be like, oh, it's ripping paint off the wall. So I will flyer near the exits.
Oh yeah, painter's tape is awesome because it doesn't stick.
Right. So I didn't want
It
to
does the job.
complaining and this, that, and the other. So I will flyer the back exits.
I appreciate that. It's a sad day around here.
It is.
Dude, there is legit a
All right,
thief
let me.
amongst
All right,
them.
so you remember Stan and Larry, Susie?
Yes, I love Stan and Larry.
So do I. Let me back it
I
up.
don't know if it
All
was
right, here's a
like
clip.
2020.
This was one of the bits we did. Stan and Larry weekly pep.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite bits of all time. And then they stopped doing them. And then we went to the morning show boot camp, and I gave him crap about it. I'm like, you got to bring them boys back. He goes, well, we're kind of out of Not true. Just went over to Speedy and then left and then came back. Different station. Anyway, let's see. I can't play my mom and dad call. That just I hear my parents' voice and it just makes me want to cry.
That is awesome. You got
Oh, how about this? There you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed those. Okay, let me get to my job. Susie, who's calling?
Claire.
Check 1212. Morning, IQN. Who dis?
I want $8.62 at the employee kitchen in 1 hour. If I even no cops, get a set of bacon in that kitchen, the fan gets it.
That's it. He's out. He hung up. The fan bandit.
I will not be held ransom like that.
Is that the same guy?
I think so.
No.
No.
I don't think the listeners can hear that. Maybe through my headphones.
The guy's garbage man. No,
You think it's Rob?
I know.
Oh, that's who it was.
I know.
Morning, IQN. Who dis?
This is the fan bandit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here to call Dr. Danny Schaefer. I want $8.62 in the employee kitchen
All right.
in 1 hour.
What now? Oh my gosh. All
In
right.
1 hour. If I even no cops, if I even get a set no cop
All right. About 30 seconds.
in 1 hour. No cops. If I even get a set of bacon in.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
$93.5 WRQN, sunny and warm today. Maybe an isolated shower in the evening. High of 82.
55 right now.
All right, people, hold on to something. You never know who's going to be on the other end when you pick up the phone. Morning, IQN. Who dis?
This is the fan bandit, and I'm here to call Dr. Danny Schaefer. I want $8.62 in the employee kitchen in 1 hour. No cops. If I even get a set of bacon in that kitchen, the fan gets it.
That's it. He's out. He hung up. The fan bandit.
I will not be held ransom like that.
Yeah. I think there were similarities to Rob, the greatest garbage man known to man. He was doing his best to,
If he smells bacon coming from the kitchen.
That's funny stuff. Thanks, Rob. We enjoyed that. All right, 419-240-1935. We're talking about times that you either stole something, got away with it, or shoplifted. I guess it's all stealing. So I'm going to start with my story. So I was probably third or fourth grade. I'm at BJ's Pharmacy, downtown Flushing. Mr. BJ. He owned the pharmacy forever. I went to school with his kid, whatever. So I was in there, and I stole a payday candy bar. I put it in my pocket. And I was walking out, and he goes, "Are you going to pay for that candy bar you put in your pocket?"
Oh.
He stopped me. Oh, my gosh. I was so friggin' embarrassed. I pulled it out, and I handed it to him, and he goes, "Don't ever do that again." That was it. He didn't shame me. He didn't say, "I'm calling your parents." I didn't anything. And it scared the living crap out of me, and I never shoplifted again until later on in life when I was in my 20s, and it was in Toledo. I'll tell that story at some point. But here's the weird thing. I worked at a pharmacy when I was in high school. Okay, my brother Don was the stock boy, then my brother John, and then me. All right, so we just right down the row, and we were all there. And who did they hire the last year or so of my tenure there? Mr. BJ.
Really?
He sold his pharmacy, but he still wanted to work, so he was over there as a pharmacist. He was the nicest man, and we never talked about it.
Did he remember, do you think?
I don't know. I never asked.
Doesn't matter, right?
Didn't matter. I worked hard for him, and he was just the nicest man, but it was just, I probably should have said something. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he probably knew.
Crazy.
Anyway, so what about you? We're talking about, because in honor of Paul's stolen fan, and we are not arresting people. We are not. Tell us a story about the time that you stole something. 419-240-1935. There's actually a thread up on Reddit. And some of these people, what they stole is just crazy. Some of the things that people did, money-making schemes, and it's like, wow, how can you live with yourself? But I know we all have stories, so don't let me down. 419-240-1935. Let's see. What is this here? All right, moving along. Yeah, I got a minute here. Susie, you want to briefly tell us about the time you stole something?
Well, I've never stolen anything from a business because the Jinky Jinx is real, people. I've never had to steal food because I've had food insecurities. I've never just stolen anything just to do it or because I really wanted it. But I did take a pair back in the 90s from the other station, a pair of Fredericks of Hollywood thong panties with the glow-in-the-dark hearts on it. And I thought I still had a pair at home. I was going to bring them in and show you, but I don't.
Wait a minute. Were we giving those away?
I don't think we gave them away. I think we got a big box of them in and we were supposed to, but we just didn't for some reason.
That's not stealing.
That's stealing.
No, that's like office supplies. You took the highlighters out of the room where the office supplies are. That's not stealing.
That's stealing. I didn't ask for permission. I just took it.
Were we selling it?
No, we weren't selling them.
Does it?
Those are giveaways. That's not.
They were giveaways.
Paul, tell her.
That doesn't count, Susie.
Doesn't count.
You need to go somewhere and
you need
actually steal something.
Yes.
For the thrill of it all.
And
then scare me straight so I don't have to do it again.
No, you walk out, you go to your car, you smoke a cigarette, and then you walk back in and go, "I just wanted to see what it was like to steal something. Here's your bubble gum pack."
Dude, but what if they aren't playing and then I get in trouble?
Well, apparently you can walk out of stores nowadays. So
you go in there with a bunch of your friends and just ransack it. They ain't gonna stop you. No, it's now you have an assignment today. You going to Meijer after the show?
Oh my God.
I want you to steal something from Meijer.
That gives me so much anxiety just thinking about it, dude. The Jinky Jinx is real.
Are you going to?
And we're building to a full moon, so anything can happen, people.
And we're in Mars in retrograde.
Yes, Mercury in retrograde.
Mercury.
Is Uranus in retrograde at all?
It is. If mine is, if yours is.
All right.
All right, we'll come back with hopefully some text or phone calls from you people. 419-240-1935. Frampton on the air next on RQN. Morning Sports Report is brought to you by Histor and More. Knives, cigars, and more on Lewis Avenue in Temperance. The Twins 10-6 winners last night over the Guardians. That stretches their AL Central lead to a season-high 7 games over Cleveland. Ouch. Yankees beat my Tigers 4-1. Hens are back home, a series with Iowa. Hens and Hounds night. 6:35 first pitch at Fifth Third Field. Michigan offensive coordinator Sharon Moore. He'll be suspended for this week's season opening game as part of the school's self-imposed penalties for violating NCAA rules. So him and Harbaugh and who else? Michigan plays East Carolina at the Big House. It's a noon game, and you can only stream it on Peacock. And finally, in case you missed it over the weekend, Toledo boxer Jared the Real Big Baby Anderson improved to 16-0 with a fifth-round TKO. He retains his WBO International and WBC USA heavyweight title belts. And that is a look at your morning sports.
Sponsored by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries on Monroe Street and Airport Highway in Toledo. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries Labor Day sale is going on now. 25% off all custom orders. Recliners from $3.99. Sofas from $8.99. No interest until January 2027 on qualified purchases. Lazy Boy, long live the lazy.
It's the summer of Jeep at Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, and we're leasing the 2023 Jeep Compass Limited 4x4 for $249 per month. Visit Charlie's Mommy or charliesdodge.com. Employee pricing, 36 months. See dealer for details.
The Sylvania Toy Company is the area's largest Lego store. They're always buying and selling Legos, plus Lego minifigures, new and retired sets, and also in bulk. The Sylvania Toy Company at the corner of Howard Sylvania and Sylvania Avenue, just 2 miles west of Franklin Park Mall.
Hey, this is Andy with Kripke Enterprises, and the only thing I like better than recycling is finishing my summer strong. Plumbers and electricians and contractors ask me all the time, Andy, what can I recycle at Kripke Enterprises? You can recycle your coppers, your aluminums, and your steels. Drive in, get weighed, and get paid. Don't forget about happy hours from 1 to 4:30 on Fridays, where our prices don't go down, our prices go up. And you know when you come to Kripke Enterprises, you are going to leave here with air in your tires and cash in your pocket. Not only do we pay you with cash, but we are the joint that pays you with points. Redeem your points for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, diamond earrings. Hey, Traits, I've got something special for you. It's my podcast called Toledo Works. You can find it wherever you get your podcasts. Save the Earth at Kripke Enterprises on the corner of Central and Centennial.
Back to school is on, and Staples has great prices on everything you need for your best year yet. Save on headphones and laptops. Save on notebooks, pens, and all the essentials. Priced low and still in stock. And right now at Staples, 24-pack Crayola crayons and comp books are only 50 cents each. Plus, select notebooks are just 35 cents each. School on, save on at Staples, where school savings are always in session. Ends 9/16. In-store only, limit 30.
With Labor Day savings at the Home Depot, we have
I am so sorry. I forgot to change the mic back. Damn it. That's the only thing I hate about doing Facebook Live is I've got too much freaking going. I just can't multitask like I used to, people. I'm sorry. And thank you for Sherry for saying, hey, we can't hear you guys. Thank you. All right. Are the signs out now, Susie?
Yes.
All right, you said 6:42?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go get a couple steps, and then I'll be back.
I think I could go to the next level and put them in the bathrooms.
Oh yeah, sure. I think I might have the sayings for the picture, the Denny and Trump thing.
Oh,
I think
so
I might have it.
Good, because I ran it past Jerry and he's like, yeah. So he's like, I see what you're, but he's like, so we'll have to break it down, work it out in the meeting. Okay, good.
I'm gonna.
Should I write it down for the meeting and you'll mention it then? Sure. Because I'm not sure Jerry was totally on board. Like he's like
cute.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I mean, I could use some tweaking. I mean, we could all throw some ideas at it, but I think I finally figured it out. And I maybe I didn't, but
Okay.
yeah, I'll send it to myself.
What else were we going to talk about in the meeting? Did you mention something earlier?
Yeah, but you said we should ignore it.
Oh yeah, that. But I mean this morning. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell Jerry we're gonna ignore it. Right now. Do we say something about your fan? No. We're gonna. Okay.
Holy crap.
I looked all over for these thongs because I thought I saved a pair just because. Okay, I might have taken 2 pairs. I thought I saved a pair like that I never wore just for the principle of it because it was Fredericks of Hollywood. So it had. I don't think we gave them away because they weren't advertising with us. They just randomly sent us a box of thong underwear, but it had a little logo on it, and then it had little hearts all over it, and the hearts would glow in the dark. I'm like, oh my god,
Wow.
it's so cute. I mean, I don't think I wore them for anything, but they were cute at the time. I thought I saved a pair, but I don't think I did. I was going to bring them in and show you.
But they're not around anymore, huh?
No, I just tried to Google a picture too to see, but no. I don't even think Fredericks of Hollywood is still a thing, is it? Maybe online, but I don't know if they have any stores. When we went to the Detroit Club for dinner like 2 Saturdays ago,
Yeah.
the People Mover stop was like right across the street. So I was kind of when we were eating and touring the place and stuff, when we were looking out the windows, I'm like, where is this People Mover thing? Because I hadn't seen it come by and make a stop in that. And then it was like dark. It was like, like 10 o'clock. And there was like one rogue security guard, and I think he was done at 10 because then I didn't see him anymore, like manning the station. And I was like, ooh, I don't know how safe this can be.
Don't feel bad about printing those up. You know, because I don't know how many do 10, 15 of those, whatever you did.
Yeah.
There's a morning show in this building that prints out all the show prep every day.
Oh.
15 to 20 pages, sometimes
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And it's just lazy and it's wasting paper and ink for the radio station.
Yeah. Trees are dying, man. Trees are dying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, this is a great one. All right. Well, I got one.
If I don't, you can also flip it and be like, what was stolen from you? What did you steal, or what did you have stolen from you?
Yeah, we could do that too.
You can flip it. I did get
Flip the script.
I did get CDs stolen out of my car. And I don't even remember when it happened. One day I just went out. I'm like, hey, where's my bag of CDs? Gone.
Oh, that's crazy.
One of your
Dude,
friends.
I was violated. My Tupac CD was in there. I'm like, damn.
Why are we saying this now and wasting it here?
Well, that's only if you wanted to flip the script.
I do want to flip the script. I'm writing it down right now.
30 seconds.
Where are we? 6.
You're never going to learn that, are you?
I may not be a thief of the night, but I did have
Again,
stolen.
we're still wasting it here and never be.
Facebook Live gets it.
Yeah,
that's not the same.
That's part of tuning in live, man. You get a sneak preview.
$93.5 WRQ and your weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Sunny and warm. Isolated shower possible later. High 82, 55 right now.
So if you look at the extended forecast, Sunday it's supposed to be 88. Now, this is if they're right. Okay. So Sunday is supposed to be 88. Or no, Saturday 87. Sunday 92. Monday 95. So Labor Day 95. Tuesday 94, Wednesday 92, Thursday 87, then cooling down to 83 on Friday. So the first week of September is going to be blazing hot, and I don't know about you guys, but I love it.
Happy summer.
Tiff and Kevin, well, it's still summer. I mean, it's still summertime, not till, what is it, September 21st or whatever, when fall officially arrives. Tiff and Kevin says this whole fan thing would be an excellent Seinfeld episode. Seinfeld.
It's a shame, though. You know, it's very much.
Hey, we're not letting it go. We're going to get to the bottom of this at some point.
There is a thief amongst us, people.
Yeah, it bothers me. Bothers me that, you call people out and they don't care. Got this text. So I had to text you this morning and tell you something that I figured you guys would all get a kick out of. Yesterday, when Paul was talking about his fan being stolen, I thought that he was saying his van was stolen by a fellow employee. They stole the Jesus van. And I couldn't understand how that could ever happen. So I was telling people around me, hey, did you guys see the morning show and how Paul's van was stolen? And then I find out like a dummy that it was a fan, and everybody got a big chuckle out of it. So I thought I would, share it with you guys so you guys could laugh at me as well. No, I'm not saying your name and I'm not laughing at you. I think that's an easy one. I think somebody else had thought it was van also. Didn't somebody ask you it was your van, Paul?
Yeah, Shauna from Hammer's Grill. She's the one that she looked me up on the cell phone real late. She goes, oh my, I just heard about your van. Is that what I said? No. Fan. F with an F.
Fan. See, Shauna. Shauna. So don't feel so bad. All right, because somebody stole it, we're asking you to text in the time you stole something, or we're flipping it.
Yeah, flip it too.
What have you had stolen from you? Susie has a story about CDs.
Yeah, I may not be a thief of the night, but I had a bag of CDs stolen from me, and I think I'm still bitter about it. Do you remember back in the 90s, too, when Mike Wheeler, our program director, when you got in like single CD copies of a song, we got in tons of those.
Yep.
And he would put the rejects that he didn't want outside his office door so you could go by and grab a CD. CD single of Tupac doing Changes. I love that CD, and it was in my bag of CDs that I carted around in my car. I didn't have like a fancy, CD case deal thing. I didn't have that. I just had this old school,
still do,
duffel bag, and I threw all my CDs in it, and I put it in my car, and then I just had them all in there. And then one day I just realized, hey, where did my bag of CDs go?
Oh, the whole bag?
The whole bag.
What
I
did
made it easy for somebody. They stole it. Gone.
So,
all my CD
that's weird.
singles.
That is weird. So it's not somebody you know. You must have left your car unlocked.
I must have left my car unlocked, and I'm thinking it happened at our house, like in the garage back in the day when it was safe to leave your garage door open. Somebody must have came in, opened my car door, and took my bag of CDs.
That's rough.
Yeah, that
Dude,
kinda stinks.
Tupac did a good version of Changes
I know.
too.
Could be worth some money too, because those were radio edits.
Okay, so I may not be a thief, but I did have something
All
stolen
right,
from
you've
me.
been violated. All right, so either way, you can go either way, people. 419-240-1935. You can text. I personally like you to call, but you do you, boo. People is, whatever. All right, a Burger King in Elwood City in Western Pennsylvania is looking to hire losers. I'll explain it in wacky news coming up right after we play Hall & Oates next on RQN.
Your Right Now traffic is brought to you by the Sylvania Toy Company and Indeed.com. We still have no major slowdowns or accidents. Beep, beep. And that's been your Right Now traffic.
Sponsored by Indeed.
All righty.
Summer days.
One more segment, and then we're off the Facebook Live, people.
All right, I'm gonna turn this and select some music.
Oh, yeah, I need to pick music for next hour.
Mhm.
I just got to send my daughter a text. We didn't text at all yesterday. I got to text her a picture of me in my Hot Seagull nightshirt. Let's do a video. Hey there, look what I'm wearing. Hot Seagull Nights, although that looks like it's backwards. Anyway, love you. Have an awesome day. Mwah.
Kimberly, how dare you?
What is she doing?
8-year-old stole ice cream. Bam.
I have a good story about ice cream. We just got time for one here, right?
Yes. And you know what? I would probably be a sucky thief anyway. I get caught. And then back in the day, man, my parents didn't put up with no crap. So I would have been like,
You would have spilled it quick.
oh man, between the Catholic guilt and the wrath of my parents, that would just never occur to me. Oh my gosh. I would get caught, man. And then the Jinky Jinx is real. I'd be cursed forever. And it'd be because I shoplifted.
What's up, Julian?
All right, ready? Counting crows. Eagles, Phil Collins, Madonna, Supertramp if we need it. We're going to do Denny Breaks format in the 8 o'clock hour. And then we're going to try it Tuesday. We got to do that at 8:08. Yeah. So we got to fire up the TikTok, Paulie.
Okay. Yep. Your pallet's ready. Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Shelly Becker thought it was your van as well.
Oh my God. Can you imagine your van gets stolen and I'm putting up flyers? Oh, like, come on.
When we come back, I'm going to give you a quick comment on Facebook Live. That's
all right. Do the weather. Go right into it, please.
It's pretty good.
Didn't turn Susie's mic off. Thank you, Pam. How do I not turn it off? I know she's doing traffic. I just got too much going in my brain. It's hard. I can hear you guys in the background of the ads. And here I thought, ooh, all these text people with stuff.
Oh my gosh.
We hear you.
Yeah,
great.
All right.
Who finds you? The needle in the haystack.
Employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS?
All right, last segment. Wonder if anybody shared the video. Let's take a look.
24 people watching. Let's see what it says. Oh, I got 15 here.
You got 15 shares.
That's not bad.
Because they care.
33 comments. Thank you.
RQN is brought to you by Dunn Chevrolet. When you buy a car at Dunn, you can trade in as many vehicles as you want. Want to sell your car? We'll buy it. That's a done deal. Chevy, find new roads. Tim Schaefer.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You too.
On 93.5 WRQN.
Our biggest video in the last couple of weeks, me delivering donuts to the truck shop, 1,300.
Oh.
We do quality, fun stuff with our Facebook Lives and my donuts. That's
the
so
donuts,
bizarre to
man.
me.
So that was people
David
share.
Notke, when I was interviewing him and the Charlie's Jeep dude,
Oh,
2,000 views.
Yes, they like the Jeep Fest. Mm-hmm.
Danny Susie live. Oh, the wedding proposal, 4,500. That's the biggest one.
That's because a lot of people share
And then
it too.
a corporate one, 110.
Surprise.
Rib off stage got 1,500 views. Weird. Okay. Oh. Because your kiss is on my list. I gotta do a new Cherrywood spot.
Alrighty, about 1 minute.
All right.
DSP is on 93.5 WRQN. Sunny, warm today. Maybe an isolated shower later. High of 82. It's 55 right now. You got one more segment to be a part of the conversation on Facebook Live, brought to you by Castillo Funeral Home. And Allison's checking in. Recently moved away for school. Listening in South Carolina. Your show makes me feel like I'm back home.
Nice.
That's from Allison.
Where's she going to school in South Carolina?
Don't know.
Is she a Gamecock?
Oh,
going to South
where
Carolina?
Where you going, Allison? Where are you going to school?
Go Cox. They have shirts say Go Cox on it.
Nice.
Gamecocks.
Well, thanks, Allison.
Almost
Check it
football
out.
season. Love it. Almost superfan Kimberly says, good morning, Denny. I once stole when I was 8 years old. So because somebody stole Paul's fan, and
With an F?
We're still fan.
Yes.
F-A-N. And we're still working on getting it. Susie's got flyers all over the building. I can't wait for Jerry to go nuts when he sees them. Anywho. So we're talking about stories where you stole or where you were stolen, somebody stole from you. I was about 8 years old. I walked to the corner Rexall Pharmacy in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
It was hot. I had no money, but I wanted an ice cream bar. So I stuck it down my shorts and I walked out. But I got caught. The young gentleman who was the cashier saw what I was doing. He came out and talked to me, and he kept talking to me, and he kept talking to me until the ice cream bar completely melted, and I was running, and it was running down my leg. He told me to enjoy the rest of my day and to never steal again.
Nice.
And then he just turned around and went back into the store. I walked home all sticky, but I learned my lesson. That's awesome. Allison says, I had a music stand stolen from a fellow marching band roommate. It ended up at Goodwill, and I had to buy it back. Wait a minute. Why would you steal somebody's music stand and then just give it to Goodwill?
That doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense at all.
No.
But Allison had to buy it back. Yeah. Anyway, 419-240-1935. And yes, I do realize that I had Susie's microphone on during the commercials. Hey, give you guys a heads up during your commercial break so I can hear you guys talking in the background, FYI.
Ruh-roh.
I probably just saved your career.
Yeah.
That's 3 Key car guy, Steve, super fan.
After all these years of all the things you've done, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He left his mic out. Well, if you're saying totally inappropriate things, then, then maybe it could be, a dealio, but it's not. But thank you, everybody. I saw all these texts. I'm like, oh, great. People are playing along. 6 texts, all 6. Hey, mic's on. I'm like, crap. Well, we're about to get off Facebook Live, so then I can really focus on the show. All right, let's do Wacky News, brought to you by Fastlane Auto Care. Choose Fastlane for all your automotive repairs. Ford in the Trail and Mommy. What is up, Superfan Joel? All right. To work at Burger King, you need to be at least 16 years old. You have to be cool working in a fast-paced environment, and you have to be able to work well with the team, but that's not all. There's a Burger King in Elwood City in western Pennsylvania. They're looking to hire losers. The sign out front said, now hiring losers up to $14 an hour. Okay, it wasn't a prankster. It was supposed to say now hiring closers, but the C fell down and got caught up on the U in the up. A photo of the sign went viral. It's unclear if any losers applied.
Oh, probably.
Not to hit BK while they're down. This Elmwood City Burger King only gets 1.1 stars out of 5 on Yelp.
Ruh-roh.
But it's Burger King. Come on. Probably one kid got their order wrong and he, I'm going to destroy you and just crushed it. So whatever. But when you're in the mood for a friggin' Whopper.
Oh, nothing better.
Yeah, I'm with you. Or the original Burger King chicken sandwich. I love the original.
Yeah.
When I worked at the club before I got into radio, they were one of the first restaurants to be open drive-through late at night.
Oh, cool.
Till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and in Flint, and I would swing through and get me, no lie, and this is why I ballooned up. I'd get the chicken sandwich because that's all they had. There was no original because there was no other. People didn't give a crap about health back then. We're talking about 1980, and I would get a large fry. I would get a chocolate shake. Oh yeah, and onion rings. Bam.
Wow.
Then I would go home and I would turn on the TV and I would sit there and eat it all and go right to bed.
Oh, you had to soak it up from the night.
Dude, I was 21 years old. 20 years old at the time. I was getting things done. My metabolism was crazy.
Yeah.
Now, if I did that, I wouldn't poop for 2 days and I'd gain 7 pounds.
Yep, for sure.
That got dark, didn't it?
It did.
Well,
it's
that's
true.
what I do. I mean, today's the 20th anniversary of our last show when we were on Smoochie. And for those of you that missed it on Facebook Live, we played some clips just for the Facebook Live people. So we should have called for pretty gifts, Susie. I mean, anytime we can do that.
You should have. You could have got some cigars out of this.
You were part of this. You were part of the Breakfast Club.
Nah,
Yes,
I
you
bailed
were.
in 2000. I was out.
Well, you'd had enough. You were there 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years. You were a big part of that, and we were there 10 years. You were part of the legacy and the
7 out
success.
of 10. 70% people.
That ain't bad. That's a passing grade.
I know, right?
I love it. Anyway, that is your wacky news with some extra stuff around it, like a little cherry on it for you. All right, coming back, we have no prizes to give away from Sylvania Toy Company, or brought to you by Sylvania Toy. No prizes, but it's brought to you by Sylvania Toy Company. Counting Crows kicks off the hour next on RQN.
From the Night Insurance Studios, this is 93.5 WRQN, Bowling Green, Toledo, a Cumulus media station.
Good morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. A Detroit area man is dead after he reportedly jumped from a boat on a Lenawee County lake and never resurfaced. Our media.
Look at you getting it done.
All right, there you go, peeps. That's it. Please share our show so we can take